내가 재미가 없잖아, 우설아.
Welcome to PlotPulse, where we bring you the most intense, addictive, and unforgettable stories on screen. Today, we're diving into the top 9 action K-dramas that will keep your heart racing from start to finish. And trust me, you don't want to miss what's coming next. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications, because the next video might just introduce you to your new favorite series. Now, let's jump straight into the action. Number 9 is Boyfriend on Demand. Seo Mirai, played by Jisoo, a busy and exhausted webtoon producer, finds herself burned out by the pressures of work and real-world dating. By chance, she receives a device for Monthly Boyfriend, a virtual subscription service that allows her to create her ideal type and engage in tailored romantic relationships with various simulated partners. While indulging in this perfect, risk-free digital world, Mirai struggles to balance her immersive fantasy life with reality, particularly when her cold, competitive co-worker Park Hyeong-nam, played by Seo In-guk, begins to stir genuine, complicated emotions in the real world. The series is known for its high-octane dopamine romance, featuring fantasy scenarios like royal romances and secret agent encounters, while exploring the personal growth of the main character as she reconnects with her capacity to love. The 8th on our list is Siren's Kiss. A brilliant insurance fraud investigator, Wai Ha-jun as Cha Woo-suk, is assigned to a chilling case. Several wealthy men have died under mysterious circumstances shortly after falling in love with the same woman. That woman is Han Seola, a stunning and enigmatic art auctioneer played by Park Min-young. As Woo-suk digs deeper, he uncovers a disturbing pattern. Every man who becomes romantically involved with Seola ends up dead, and each death is tied to suspicious insurance claims. What begins as a routine investigation soon transforms into a dangerous psychological game of cat and mouse. But the closer he gets to the truth, the more Woo-suk finds himself drawn to the very woman he suspects. Is Seola a seductive manipulator orchestrating these deaths for profit, a tragic victim trapped in a deadly conspiracy, or something far more mysterious? As attraction grows between investigator and suspect, secrets unravel, loyalties blur, and love itself becomes the greatest danger. In a world where obsession and deception collide, Woo-suk must decide whether he is chasing a killer or falling for one. Number 7 is Made in Korea Season 2. Season 2 of Made in Korea takes us to 1979, years after the shocking events of Season 1. The story continues the intense battle between a ruthless intelligence agent and the prosecutor determined to destroy him. At the center of it all is Hyun Bin, playing the powerful Baek Ki-tae, a man who secretly built a massive criminal empire through manipulation, smuggling, and political influence. Now he controls more power than ever before. But every empire has cracks. Standing against him is prosecutor Jang Jeon-young, played by Jung Woo-sung. Even after losing everything, he refuses to give up. Determined to expose the corruption inside the system, he begins planning a dangerous comeback. Season 2 dives deeper into betrayal, revenge, and the cost of chasing power. The story jumps nearly a decade forward to show how the characters evolved. The show was actually renewed for Season 2 before Season 1 even premiered, and it's already one of the most anticipated Korean dramas, expected to return around 2026. In the end, Made in Korea Season 2 isn't just about power. It's about how the same ambition that builds an empire can also destroy it. If you love intense crime dramas and political thrillers, this is one series you definitely don't want to miss. At number 6 we have Undercover Miss Hong. Set during the 1997 financial crisis in South Korea, the story follows a fearless financial investigator played by Park Shin-hye. She's known for taking down powerful criminals, but her toughest mission yet forces her to go undercover inside a suspicious investment company. The twist? She has to pretend she's a 20-year-old rookie worker, even though she's far more experienced than everyone around her. Things get even messier when the company's new CEO, played by Ko Kyung-pyo, turns out to be her former lover. Now she must juggle office politics, hidden identities, and a dangerous financial conspiracy, all while trying not to blow her cover. Blending crime, workplace comedy, and romance, the series delivers suspense, humor, and unexpected twists in every episode. You can stream Undercover Miss Hong on platforms like Netflix and Tving. Would you risk your identity to take down a powerful corporation? Let me know in the comments section. At number 5 is Shark: The Storm. The Storm is actually a sequel to the movie Shark: The Beginning. The story follows Cha Woo-sol, a former bullying victim who ends up in prison after fighting back against his tormentor. Behind bars, he meets a former MMA champion who trains him to fight and survive. But when Woo-sol is released, his fight isn't over. He's dragged into a dangerous criminal underworld where survival means becoming stronger than ever. The series is based on the popular Korean webtoon Shark, and delivers its story in just 6 intense episodes, packed with brutal fights and high-stakes revenge. You can stream Shark: The Storm on Tving, and in some regions it's also available through Apple TV. If you love dark Korean action stories filled with revenge, crime, and intense MMA battles, this is definitely a series worth watching. Coming in at number 4 is Manager Kim. What if the quiet office worker you ignore every day was actually the most dangerous man alive? That's the story of Manager Kim. Kim looks like an ordinary salaryman living a peaceful life with his daughter. But years ago, he was a legendary Black Ops agent trained to fight, kill, and survive impossible missions. He left that violent life behind to become a normal father. But when his daughter suddenly disappears, everything changes. The quiet office worker is gone, and the unstoppable warrior returns. As Kim tears through criminal networks searching for his child, his enemies quickly realize they made a deadly mistake, because the man they thought was harmless is actually one of the most feared fighters ever trained. Interestingly, Manager Kim is based on a popular Korean webtoon set in the same universe as Lookism, and fans love it for its brutal, realistic fight scenes and emotional story about a father who will stop at nothing to save his daughter.
났어야 했다. 하지만
불태워서라도 끝내라.
Standing at number 3 is All of Us Are Dead Season 2. We return to a world still haunted by the outbreak at Hyosun High School. The government says the virus has been contained, but strange incidents are beginning again. Survivors like Anjo are still dealing with trauma and the painful memories of the friends they lost. But something even more terrifying is happening. Some infected people didn't fully turn into zombies. They became Hambies, half human, half zombie. One of them is Namare, who disappeared after the first outbreak. Now these hybrids are developing new powers and new instincts. Season 2 also expands far beyond the school, showing how the virus is spreading across the country. And this time the infected may be smarter, stronger, and capable of planning their attacks. Based on the popular webtoon now at our school, All of Us Are Dead became one of Netflix's biggest global zombie hits. And Season 2 promises an even darker and more intense survival story, because this time the enemy isn't just the undead. Some of them can think. Some of them can feel. At number 2 is Bloodhounds Season 2. After surviving a brutal war against ruthless loan sharks, two young fighters return to a world that has grown even darker. Gunwoo and Woojin believe the worst was behind them, but when a powerful underground financial empire begins targeting the most vulnerable people in society, families drowning in debt, struggling small businesses, and desperate youths, the friends realize a new enemy has risen, far more dangerous than the last. This time the battlefield is bigger than the streets. Behind a network of illegal lending, political corruption, and organized crime stands a mysterious mastermind who never shows his face. His operation is sophisticated, untouchable, and protected by powerful allies. To bring him down, Gunwoo and Woojin must dive deeper into the criminal world than ever before, facing deadly enforcers, betrayal from unexpected places, and fights where survival is never guaranteed. But the closer they get to the truth, the more they realize something terrifying. This enemy has been watching them from the beginning, and he already knows how to destroy them. In a city where money rules and loyalty is fragile, fists alone may not be enough. Friendship, trust, and sacrifice will be tested as the two bloodhounds hunt the most dangerous prey of their lives. Season 2 raises the stakes with harder fights, darker secrets, and a revenge story that refuses to stay buried. Number 1 is Weak Hero Class 2. In Weak Hero Class 2, we follow Yun Seun, a student who transfers to a new school after the devastating events of Weak Hero Class 1. Still haunted by what happened to his friend on Suho, Seun hopes for a fresh start, but instead finds a school ruled by violent gangs and ruthless bullies. Unlike typical fighters, Seun doesn't rely on strength. He wins using intelligence, psychology, and the environment around him. Every fight becomes a chess match where one mistake could mean defeat. He is weak, quiet, and always at the top of his class, but don't underestimate him. As he forms uneasy alliances with students like Park Hoo-min and Seo Juntae, he gets pulled into a dangerous underground network of student gangs known as the Union. Based on the hit webtoon Weak Hero, the series is known for its intense, realistic fights, complex villains, and emotional storytelling about trauma, loyalty, and survival. Because sometimes, the most dangerous fighter is the one who thinks the most. And in this school, brains might be deadlier than fists. And that's a wrap on the top 9 K-dramas of 2026. But let's be real, the binge never truly ends. So tell me, which one are you adding to your watch list? Or did your favorite make the list? Don't hold back, drop your thoughts in the comments. If you're all about non-stop action, insane plot twists, and dramas that keep you hooked, then go ahead. Hit that like button, subscribe to PlotPulse, and turn on the notification bell because the next recommendation might just become your new addiction.